It's math time. Let's warm up our brains. Count by tens, get ready, go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now by yourself. Ready, go. Nice job. Count by fives, get ready, go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Now you try by yourself. Ready, go. Count by twos. Let's do this one together. Remember, we start with the number 2, then we hop 2 spaces. So that means we skip over one number to get to the next one we say. 4. Start back at 2 and count by twos with me. Ready, go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Nines and tens. 9, 10, 19, 20, 29, 30, 39, 40, 49, 50, 59, 60, 69, 70, 79, 80, 89, 90, 99, 100. Double time, get ready, go. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 3 plus 3 equals 6. 4 plus 4 equals 8. 5 plus 5 equals 10. 6 plus 6 equals 12. 7 plus 7 equals 14. 8 plus 8 equals 16. 9 plus 9 equals 18. 10 plus 10 equals 20. Make 10. We know we can add numbers in any order. Let's say the friends of 10 and then both ways we can add them. 10 and 0 make 10. Add them both ways. 10 plus 0, 0 plus 10. 1 and 9 make 10. Add them both ways. 1 plus 9, 9 plus 1. 2 and 8 make 10. Add them both ways. 2 plus 8, 8 plus 2. 3 and 7 make 10. Add them both ways. 3 plus 7, 7 plus 3. 4 and 6 make 10. Add them both ways. 4 plus 6, 6 plus 4. 5 and 5 make 10. Add it one way. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Hello, amazing mathematicians. Miss Adams here, and I'm so excited to practice addition with you. How do I know this is addition, you ask? Well, I see a special symbol. Do you see him? Say hi, Gus the Plus. We know that Gus the Plus puts parts together. So when we see the plus sign, we add parts together. We use addition. Today's addition strategy is add with part, whole. Echo me. Step number 1, add 2 parts together. Step number 2, the answer equals the whole. I see in this example, my parts are 2 and 1. I see 2 red dots, and I see a group of 1 blue dot. So I'm going to add those 2 parts together. When we add 2 parts together, we count all together. Say count all together. So when I count all together, I see that I have 3 dots in total. Then I know the answer equals the whole. My answer was 3 in total. So 3 is the whole. That's my answer. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Let's practice. Here's an addition problem. I know it's an addition problem because I see Gus the Plus. Let's use add with part, whole to help us solve this problem. The first step is to add two parts together. What are our parts? 6 and 2. How do you know? Because Gus the Plus puts parts together. Gus the Plus is in between 6 and 2, so I know those are the two parts that we're going to put together. How do we add them? Well, we show both parts. I'm going to show the parts in the number bond. The first part is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other part is 2. 1, 2. We show both parts and count all together. When I count all together, I imagine that I take all the dots out of the parts and put them into the whole. Because then I'm putting them together so I can count them all up and figure out what the total is. Let's count them. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The answer equals the whole. When we put the parts together and counted all together, we said 8. So 8 is the whole in my number bond and in my equation. 6 plus 2 equals 8. Another strategy we can use is draw a picture to add. When we draw a picture to add, we draw how many we start with. In this picture, I see the first number is 2, so I draw 2 green circles. Then, draw how many more are added. I see 2 plus 1. I added 1, so we see 1 purple circle to show that. How many all together? When you count all the circles together, you see 1, 2, 3 circles. So the answer is 3. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Let's practice. Here's another addition problem. I know it's addition because I see Gus the Plus. I'm going to draw a picture to add. First, draw how many you start with. I see that I started with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, draw how many more are added. We added 3. 1, 2, 3. Notice that I left a gap between the two parts so that I could see them clearly. Then, how many all together? So now I count all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 all together, so the answer is 7. I like to use both strategies when I'm adding. First, I think add with part, whole. That means add 2 parts together. The answer equals the whole. I see that Gus the Plus is between 7 and 2, so I know those are my 2 parts that Gus the Plus is putting together. I put them in the parts in my number bond. Now I have to try and figure out what I get when I add these 2 parts together. That's the whole, and that's the answer to my equation. So now I'm going to use the other strategy, draw a picture to add. First, I draw how many I start with. That's our first part, 7. Count with me, get ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I draw how many more are added. That's my second part, 2. Count with me, get ready, go. 1, 2. Then how many all together? I count all of the circles to find the answer. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 circles all together. So that's my whole and the answer to my equation. 7 plus 2 equals 9. Sometimes we see that the sides are switched. Here I see blank equals 7 plus 8. I know this is an addition problem because I see a plus sign. Gus the Plus puts parts together. So first I'm going to use our strategy add with part, whole. Add 2 parts together, the answer equals the whole. I know that 7 and 8 are my parts. Even though they're on this side, Gus the Plus is in the middle of my 2 parts. So 7 and 8 go in the parts of my number bond. Now, in order to figure out the answer, the whole, I'm going to draw a picture to add. Draw how many you start with. We don't know this one. We started with 7 because that's the first part we see. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then draw how many more are added. So we added the second part, 8. Get ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, how many altogether? Count with me, get ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The answer is 15. That's our whole. 15 equals 7 plus 8. Here's some extra practice. You can pause the video and write down these equations to practice on your own. Don't forget to use our 2 strategies. Add with part whole can help you figure out the number bond. And then draw a picture to add so you can fill in the blank. Have fun!